Hello, and welcome back to another reaction. In this occasion, My Hero Academia episode 15 of the second season. Last time we saw the beginning of the training of Midoriya, the first day of his internship. Yes, this Gran Torino is an old hero, which of course he doesn't have many people serving him, or I don't know, not serving him, alongside with him, fighting alongside with him. I don't even know if he fights crime right now. I don't know. He looks retired. So yes. Anyway, we saw, of course, the new beginning, and something that is very, very important for Midoriya, because this is the first time he's using the one for all of his body, the arms, the legs, everything. So it's not much. I think, if I recall correctly, it was like 5% of the power. So yeah, it's not much, but it's a huge step in the right direction, because now we have development. Because yes, we have seen development in his character, because he's brave, he knows that he wants to be a hero, etc., etc. But now we saw a development in his power, because we haven't seen that much about him. We just saw his character, that is the hero. Like, the power is very amazing, but it's still not very useful for him, or at least not very well used in his case. But now we are starting to see an evolution for him in the quirk department. I also analyzed the last opening, of course. I think Ida is going to be a huge portion of this second season, of the second half of the season. Thanks to this Stain guy, because he almost killed his brother. But I think it's going to be important for Bakugo, but of course it's Bakugo, he's the antagonist, so yeah, he's going to be important. Uraraka, because we saw her very, very well, with a lot more attention in the opening, and Chaojoroso, which is somebody we haven't focused on. We just have bits of her here and there, with, of course, as I said before, the hype for me with her battle, but unfortunately it was nothing. Anyway, I hope they develop these two more, because yeah, Bakugo, he has been developing during the whole second season, or at least as far as we are going in the second season. But the others are kind of lacking. Of course, we focus more on the development of Todoroki and Midoriya, because, well, one is the protagonist and the other one is the very hurt person, because yes, his past is just awful, just awful. But anyway, yes, I spoke about this in the last episode, I think, well enough. So yeah, let's cut this and watch the next episode, shall we? Yes. Yes, that is so great! Oh, he has to withhold that for 3 minutes. Okay. And again with the speed! Oh! Oh! I love the sheer speed! Oh! Oh, he doesn't have time to concentrate! Yes! Yes! What is he playing? Oh! What? Oh, yes! Oh! Oh! Yes! Oh, yes! No, he's moving fast himself! I love this! God damn it! Oh! Yeah, but you. Yes. Yes, he does. Yes. Oh! Okay, I love that. I understand. Okay, I'm gonna speak about that. Well, that's true. Oh! Best genius. Oh! Yes, you did. Oh, the situation. Yes, I remember that. Oh! He hasn't been. Oh! Holy! Oh man! This is way too intense! Oh! Oh, he's... Oh, yes! Oh man! Trash, really? Oh! He talks... Okay. He talks like it's a video game all the time. Yes! Oh! Sorry. Yeah, he talks like it's a video game all the time. Oh. Those eyes, man. Oh! That is true. Yes. Yes, everyone fought villains. His tongue. Bleh. Yes.
やることは草の根運動かよ。けなげで投げちゃうね。
そうバカにもできませんよ。事実、今までにステインが現れた街は軒並み化しています。ある評論家がヒーローたちの意識向上につながっていると。
The face! Yeah, he's getting impatient. Every time he is impatient, he just scratches his old fossil.
ヒーロー殺しはヒーローブリーダーでもあるんだな。回りくどい。やっぱ合わないんだよ、根本的に。ムカつくしな。裏切れ。
Nomus! In plural! Oh, crap! If he took all might of his strength to defeat a winged one. Oh! Oh, crap! Oh, man! This is getting dangerous! A lot more dangerous than before! Oh! What the? Oh, it's a hero! Oh, it's fighting against one of the Nomos! God damn it! Oh! Yes! Oh, yes! Oh man, this is getting a lot dangerous! But I can stop smiling because this is so cool! That looked like a strong one. Oh. You found him. There is the only reason. That's the only reason he will change. Oh man! What is his quirk exactly? Oh. Oh. The anger. Oh man. Yes, he's. Oh, the anger in his eyes. Oh. Oh God. This guy is way too intense. Oh man. Ida, are you crazy? Oh man. Oh. Oh. God damn it. I'm gonna stop it right there. Yeah, it was, as always, it was, the intensity came at the end. At the beginning we have a very light episode, but in the end just, it changes to this huge amount of tension, of drama, and everything. So, but yeah, I'm gonna watch it again and, well, be back with my comments. See you in a bit. I'm back. I just watched a second time the 15th episode of My Hero Academia. And the episode started a little bit slow. again, with the training of Midoriya, we saw that he is able to control like 5% of the One for All through all his whole body. This, of course, is a leap, a giant leap from what he has been doing so far, because now he can use the One for All without hurting himself. We don't see any bruises just by the use of his power, and now he can move alongside, not just attack. He can move, he can react a lot faster, because from what I saw All Might doing, he can move and react a lot faster thanks to his power, thanks to the One for All. So now Midoriya can do the same, not in the equal level as All Might, because yes, All Might can control the 100%. But Midoriya just can control the 5%. But what I meant by that is that now he's using it as a full power, not just attacking, because yeah, that's the only thing Midoriya has been doing. Attacking to defend himself, or attacking just, to attack. All of these, of course, is a huge change for Midoriya, because yeah, so far, the only thing he was good for is, hurting himself. Yeah, his power was spectacular. I'm not going to deny that. But now with this full Kaolin, we can see a little bit of a better hero. Because as I said in, I don't know, the first episode or the second episode of the entire series, I knew that Midoriya was hero material. It was obvious from the beginning. But now he has the power, and now without hurting himself, to really fulfill his dream. Now a huge advancement. Of course, it's not a perfect power yet. He can use only the 5%, and there is another drawback. If he turns off his power, it takes time for him to turn it on again. In a real, it doesn't look like much, because yes, it took him like seconds, perhaps 5-10 seconds for him to concentrate enough to turn off the full calling. But that is the problem. In a real battle, you don't have 10 seconds to spare. You need to act quickly. You need to act in the moment. You need to be concentrating. You need to be concentrating all of your senses in the enemy, or in the building, or in whatever you are doing. So yes, in a real life situation, those 10 seconds are a huge drawback. Of course, that's something that was noticed by Gran Torino, and he tried to motivate, perhaps in the same way he motivated All Might in the beginning. With violence. A lot less violence in Midoriya's case, but violence nonetheless. Luckily, Midoriya is a lot smarter. So yeah, he find a way to distract Gran Torino to now turn on the full calling and attack again. And yeah, it was spectacular. That short battle between Gran Torino and Midoriya was spectacular. It was just unbelievable. I really, really love that moment, that small battle, because we show a lot of aspects in Midoriya's mind. The way he thinks, the way he acts, and of course the way he tried to solve problems. And that is something that has been recognized by Gran Torino, because he said he's going to become a monster. Yes, people might say, "Oh, come on, he's the cinnamon roll. How can it be a monster?" But I think what he meant to say is that he's going to become more powerful than All Might in all aspects. Not just because, obviously the One for All is increase the power every time a new user appears. The 9 user is going to have more power than the 8, and the 8 is going to have more power than the 7, and so on and so forth. But I think Midoriya's mind is a lot sharper than All Might's mind. Why I say this? Because yes, he's not a great teacher. He doesn't analyze every situation. He's just an average teacher. His use, or his body is used to the One for All, so he can control it like his original power, which he didn't have at the beginning. He was quirkless, just like Midoriya, but his body is more adapted to the power thanks to the words of Gran Torino said in, I don't remember exactly the episode, I think it was the last episode or the one before this one, I don't remember exactly. So yes, all of these, it's pointing out that at best All Might has an average mind. Yes, he's kind of smart in certain situations, but not that smart. Because, yes, again, he has like a script for his classes. Perhaps because he was a newbie teacher, I don't know. But Aizawa, comparing to other teacher All Might, Aizawa is a lot smarter, is a lot more logical. So yeah, he analyzed the situation better. And yes, I think Aizawa is a better teacher than All Might. A better teacher, not a better hero. Yeah, but still, that is my assumption of so far what I have been seeing in the series. Yes, I think Midoriya has a sharper mind than All Might. That doesn't mean All Might is dumb. No, he just, well, is not as smart as Midoriya. I don't think he's even as smart as Todoroki or as Bakugo, because yes, Bakugo has shown a lot of brilliance too. But anyway, that's what I think he meant. Gran Torino meant when he said he was going to become a monster. I think that's what he meant. He's not going to become unstoppable. He's not going to become a terrible or a villain or something like that. I think this is the other perspective. And again, Gran Torino is kind of old-fashioned that way. But anyway, yeah. This training montage or this training, of course, continue for a while. And Gran Torino decide, okay, enough of this, we need to combat something different, or we need to put you in a combat situation, because yes, if you fight over and over and over just one enemy, you're going to get used to said enemy, and you are not going to be able to adapt to other people, or to other people's techniques, or, I don't know, martial arts, or something like that. So you need to fight other people. So we're going to travel to Tokyo, I think it said Tokyo, or near Tokyo, I think. And you're going to fight other people, in this case, villains. Nothing that big, but yeah, villains nonetheless. Of course, Midoriya is scared. Yeah, even though he fought villains, huge villains, Nomu, Shigaraki, and the portal guy. Still, it's scary when you are facing a true enemy, because yes, that enemy wants to kill you. You are not going to be provoking that person, at least not that young. They are still, remember, heroes in training. But yes, he's nervous, but he's accepting the fact. Meanwhile, in Huso City, Ida is, again, planning his revenge. Because yes, everybody noticed that. All of them. Aizawa. I don't know why Aizawa didn't do anything. Perhaps he didn't want to interfere because perhaps it's going to be a lot more dangerous if Ida went alone. Because yes, I don't think Ida will stop by will be able to be stopped by anybody. So yes, I think that's the more logical conclusion that Aizawa reached. So it's better that he is with a hero that can help him than going alone. Because yes, I think Ida doesn't care. Ida is going to go after Stain no matter what. So yeah, I suppose that's Aizawa's reason behind why he didn't stop Ida. Because yes, it was pretty obvious what he was doing from the very beginning. And of course, this hero that is accompanying him noticed that too. Because yes, why do you come to my agency? I suppose his agency is not that popular, or is not that great, or is, well, an average. And yeah, you like it or not, Ida's family is important, a very important one. He has a family of tradition, a hero tradition in his family. So yeah, you can get better offers because you are an Ida. So yeah, he connected two and two because yes, it was pretty obvious the reason behind well, Ida's choosing that agency. And he found Stain, which is very, very dangerous. But before that, again, we saw another confrontation. This episode had a lot of confrontation, I see, between Shigaraki and the hero killer, Stain. Stain doesn't like Shigaraki because, at his own words, he lacks conviction. He stabbed him. He was about to kill him, but of course Shigaraki just make one of his blades crumble. So yes, the confrontation among villains. Both are villains, but villains because different circumstances. Stain, from what I hear, despises heroes, but fake heroes. People who are heroes just for the money. So yeah, Mountain Lady will be in his top list of trying to assassinate. He apparently respects a lot the word hero. For him, is somebody who makes great deeds. So yeah, when somebody tried to get the title of hero and just is after the money that government gave the heroes, is not worthy in his eyes. And he's trying to eradicate these people so he can make a change in future heroes. At least that's what I understood thanks to the episode. Because yes, he said there are no true heroes here. They are just money worshipping people or something like that. And that is terrifying in his own way. Because yes, perhaps not every hero is going to sacrifice everything to save one person. Yeah, that is a true definition of hero. But most of them are just not worshipping money, but they want to help, even little by little. But they want to help because, yes, it's not in everybody's capabilities to become the greatest hero, just like, well, let's say All Might. All Might has the power and the mind of a true hero. He will sacrifice everything, he will fight with everything, and of course he has the power to defeat almost everybody. But I suppose that villain perhaps is going to be a villain more powerful than him. Uh, well, Noble, he had to use more than 100% to defeat Noble. So yeah, there are villains there out there who are very powerful. But again, not a lot of heroes want money. Some of them are, yes, of course, those exist. As example, I said before, Mountain Lady is after the money, I think, money and fame. But there are heroes who are actually just doing their job, just trying to to save people, but not in the great deeds that everybody can do. Because yes, they know their limitation. And okay, I know I'm not going to be very useful. And sorry about that. Sorry about that, Code. Something weird happened with my camera. Again, he's not going to. Heroes are not going to, well, just attack everybody or try to defeat every single villain because they know their limits. So yes, they are not that fitted to fight everything or fitted to rescue everybody. So yes, they know their limitations. So that is the dangerous portion of the hero killer mentality, of Stain's mentality, that he's just seeing the world as black and white. White is the people who will sacrifice for everything and are true heroes and the only ones deserving to live or to get that title. And everybody else, everybody who's not in this pedestal, in the high portion of his, taking the heroes, is a bad person, is a bad hero and deserves to die. So yeah, that is a very dangerous mentality. He doesn't leave any room for a gray area, which of course exists. Not everything is black and white. And that is the problem with Stain mentality. And of course, Shigaraki has the mentality of a child. I said this before in previous episodes. I don't remember exactly which one. I think it was episode 12 of the first season. Shigaraki has the mentality of a child. He sees everything like a video game. And by the way he speaks, he sees everything like a video game. Like the party I want to have, or game over, and all that jazz. So that is the main problem with Shigaraki. He doesn't have that conviction, as the hero killer said. He's just doing things. I think it's a child mentality, and that makes Shigaraki more dangerous because you cannot reason with him. A child does not understand of reasons. If he wants something, he will cry, scream, just kick everything and everybody just to get something he wants. He doesn't understand patience. He doesn't understand other circumstances that surround the problem. No, he just wants stuff and he needs it right now. That is the mentality of a kid and the mentality of Shigaraki or Shugaraki. I think it's Shigaraki. I said it like I don't know how many times. But yeah, that is his mentality. If something is not going his way, he gets angry, and I think he has that like a tick. He just starts scratching with more intensity every time he gets angry or desperate or I don't know. So yes, that makes Shigaraki a lot more dangerous, I think, than even Hero Killer. Because yeah, the Hero Killer has morals, very twisted morals, but has morals. Shigaraki doesn't have these morals. He just wants stuff. And that makes it more dangerous for a villain. Which I love. Because, yes, again, going back to the opening that I analyzed in the last video. I think Shigaraki is the main villain because he's one of the most prevalent villains there. I think I saw, in the opening, I saw Shigaraki, the portal guy, and a huge guy behind them. Perhaps he's the mastermind behind, well, Shigaraki and the others, the master that we saw in the monitor in the last episode. I am not entirely sure about what is the deal with that guy. But I still think that Shigaraki is the main villain because so far he's the most dangerous person in this anime. So far, from what I have seen, he's a lot more dangerous than everybody. And again, sorry, something that I forgot to mention. The little chat between the police guy and All Might. Nomu apparently was human. I was mistaken, he wasn't a monster, he was human. But a human that, well, was, I don't know, injected or fused with several DNA of other people. Or 4 people, if I'm not mistaken. And the particular thing about this guy is that he has several quirks. And this is not normal in this world. People has like 1 or perhaps 2. And those who have 2 are, good lord, those are amazing, incredibly ultra powerful beings like Todoroki. Todoroki has 2 quirks, fire and ice. But yeah, Nomu guy has 4. And apparently, thanks to these 4 quirks, he's completely brainless. So he just obeys orders. He cannot think for himself. That's why he was so easy to capture. Because yes, he doesn't know what to do. So yeah, yeah, sure, put me everything. So yeah, he doesn't understand anything. And that's the main problem with this Nomu guy. He's more dangerous because he's just stupid. He doesn't reason anything. He's just going to do everything, whatever somebody said. In this case, I think it's Shigaraki. So yes, what is the deal exactly with this Nomu? And I mentioned this scene because the reaction of All Might caught my attention. When he mentioned there are several quirks there. So perhaps there is somebody who is injecting quirks to other people. And we got a reaction from All Might. And he said somebody, oh, he's back. Who is back? Who exactly is back? Perhaps it's the big guy behind the monitor? I don't know. So yes, we're getting more information. But the problem with the information that is given to us is that it's just drop by drop. It's so terrible, but so great at the same time. Yes, this is so intriguing. I want to know who that guy is. And why All Might reacted the way he did. Oh, man. Of course, yeah. But now, going back to the episode, the last moment we saw, of course, several Nomus. Good lord, that's going to be terrible. Because, yes, 1 Nomu was dangerous enough. I think there were 3 Nomus there? How the hell are going to defeat 3 Nomus? If 1 Nomu took all the power of All Might to defeat. Oh, and of course they left a cliffhanger there. Great. And yes, how could I forget? Ida found the hero killer stain. I don't know what is going on. I don't know how Ida is going to be able to defeat, because yes, I don't think Ida is going to be able to defeat the hero killer, but I want to know what the hell is going on, because yes, something has to happen. I don't think they will kill Ida off. But then again, it's My Hero Academia. I don't know exactly what to think. So yeah, that was the freaking whole episode. I like it. My reaction was a lot tamer because I was just trying to absorb information. A lot of information was given to me in this episode. So yeah. Anyway, the only thing I have to say is thank you guys for your views, for your comments, for your likes, and your subscriptions. Once again, if you want to subscribe to my channel, please do. You will be making me very happy. And of course, I have a Twitter again. If you want to follow me, the link is in the description below. And well, thank you for your attention, guys. And well, see you in the next video. Bye.